Welcome back to Blazer Axle Swap. I guess this is part 5 now. I'm taking the time to cut all the old mountings out for the front suspension. Well, not all of them, but most of them. All the ones that are in the way anyway. Kind of a slow, tedious process. Being very careful not to spray any of the under the hood stuff with a shower of sparks. As you can even see, this frame smoking a little bit. Use the Sawzall to cut the upper shock mount off nice and flush to the frame, because I intend to reuse it here in a little bit. I'm using a wire wheel to remove the bulk of the grease and the wax before switching to the grinder to run everything flush. And as you can see, I left one mount on this side. I ended up torching that off of there off camera once I realized that I couldn't get a bolt in and out of the replacement shock mount. Anyway, switching to the other side and learned my lesson. So first thing I did, chopped off that upper piece, removing that front mount, and then we'll pretty much repeat the prep process before welding this all in. Alright, so to shoot a quick wrap up, we got all the brake lines are in, everything's ready to go. Still having trouble getting the brakes bled because the brake bleeder actually broke off into the caliper. So yeah, that'll be a different challenge all its own. Got the steering hooked up, kind of, sort of. We ended up having to use the box off the other rig just because we couldn't get the pitman arm off of the original box. Fortunately, they were exactly the same, so it worked out okay. Relocated the shock mount down onto the side of the frame instead of up on top. And this is actually the passenger side one because it fit better, and the driver's side one vice versa. So, but everything's primered, ready to go. Need to put the bumper on at some point, which all the mounts for that are still just hanging out, ready to be reinstalled. And we should clear. We did have to do a little bit of trimming on the back corner as expected, just to get it to clear it, look closer when we were doing it. But again, I'll probably still take and roll this, make it a nice looking transition. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Now let's get this thing out of here.